Okay. It's time for more Arpaga. And today, there's actually going to be some Arpaga. Well, actually, no, there's not. I lied. Thanks for watching. Okay, no. So, I did a bunch of stuff off screen, actually. And today we're probably going to do things that would warrant more off-screenness, but whatever. First of all, even though I've seen it like a million times, technically, the viewers haven't seen it, so time to... Oh, first of all, I redid Blaine's place. I wanted to consolidate his area just a little bit, so I kind of lowered the amount of wasted space. So the little intro hallway here is a little less filler, and there's some closets for things. The kitchen is more or less the only thing I left completely alone. I moved the guest bedroom over here, and the piano room is now looking like this, so you can come to the window and ponder on all the things you could have done today, but instead you're watching Teamudf try to build a game in RPG Maker. And then of course the clock in the computer room is basically the way it is. And out we go. Okay. So let's see the mission in action. Screw your parking. That Dock 99 place should be close to here. Time to see what Solon is up to. Mission 3, Shipyard Sleuth. Stonehenge Street contains several shipyards where business is conducted. Enter Dock 99, find Solon and confront him. Guards seem to be plentiful in arms, so it is up to you how to deal with them. Stealth is an option, you can storm in with your weapons drawn. Now we may actually lose the boss battle because I didn't do too good of a job testing its new HP count. But here's Dock 99. And Kalarovich is going to tag along. Alright. I kept spelling this place Stonehenge as a kid, but that name apparently has nothing to do with how it was named. Cool, huh? Oh, so why was it named Stonehenge anyway? Think you got what it takes to learn from real dojo master, then join the Stone Joe today. This is probably going to be an area we work on today. But for now, we can enter the Stonehenge shipyard with the cameras and stuff around here. It'd probably start a huge fight if we alert anyone out here, but fighting inside might be safe if we really need to. So how this is going to go is if you start a fight out here, the alarm is going to be sounded and you'll immediately be pushed into loud, but you can stealth and fight guards on the inside. I'm a mailbox. Okay. So the first segment's really nothing at all. In fact, I'm too lazy to wait. Oh god. Might have to wait now because of my anti-laziness. These guys look like some kind of private security company. I wonder why they're helping Solon. RIP! Code for office. There's that. I don't know what to do about any of these inside areas. I guess I could give this one a background. I don't know. Oh right, he doesn't have his, so weird. I don't know why it got unequipped. Oh my god. 5% dodge rate, okay. Still not sure why. I swear that little things in this get changed around without me knowing about it. And it's so freaking weird. Like, I don't know why any of them get moved around in any case. I don't know why I'm leaving. Alright, so hitting that button opens the first gate here. Now we come around to open the second gate. We have to be slightly more careful with. There we go. Okay. There's that. I don't know if I'll show off the loud version of this mission, because that's the one that's mostly not done yet, mainly because there's a very difficult fight that you'd have to do in order to finish it. And I'm still not sure if I want to balance the difficult fight. It's pretty hardcore, actually. So here's the main office. Not too much you can interact with, but it's a little suspicious that A security company has bars of gold lying around. Here are the servers, but there's not enough time to go through them. I'm gonna force myself to have to wait another cycle, actually. That's okay. Look, they didn't see us. Probably the hardest maneuver you have to make. There we go. Actually, I don't know. The other one might be harder. I don't remember which one's harder. Okay, there we go. Alright, this guy does move, but I might change his pattern up so he moves a little sooner. If we sneak in here, we can get 10 bucks. Oh god. Oh, hi Fabian. And Welch Drew and Rail Project. I forgot to do greetings entirely. Good for me. Come on in here. What are these? And Kolarovich learns Thunderbolt, so he finds some Thunderbolts in here, which is a new technique. Thunderbolt does damage, and then it debuffs target's defense and magic defense for 2 turns. So you gotta blast things, you see. Alright, now the only question is which one do I want to save over? This one might be fine. Okay. It's a mail, but there's no reason you need this for anything. As opposed to this mail right here. We got it. Pretty good, Fabian. This area is still not fully done, and I'm kind of annoyed that it's not because I've been working on it for so long. But I'm really just down to trying to balance the final fight. And it's not even the boss. The boss, I mostly think, is ready. It's actually the fight right before the boss in the loud portion of the mission that's the hardest thing. Only because of that freaking Nader attack. I'm a mailbox. Put some mail in me. No, please don't. I don't want to go back in there. Mail delivered. You get the mailbox mail. Alright. Yeah, sure. There's this. We can sneak through the second gate. So you basically have to flip all those switches every time you want to open a gate. And here's a familiar face. It's Solon. Lane, I knew you'd come. I challenge you to a Pocket Man battle. No. Okay. I mean, what are you doing here? I should be asking you the same question. The jig's up. You're not getting away this time. Could it be? After all this time, it's Blaine Phoenix. Jerfetti! I knew I smelled something funny, so you're behind this too. Oh, please. You don't even know what we're up to yet. For all you know, we're just here to supply the next round of Meals on Heels. But you're not. Precisely. Well, then tell me what the flit you're doing here. I would rather finish what we started 10 years ago. Yeah, but it seems our ride is ready. We mustn't tend to trash like you over certain other importances in life. Just tell me what you're doing here with the Ambrose and the Six Thieves stuff. Six Thieves? Ambrose really is an idiot. Well, he has his ideas here and there. I'm sure we can spare a few moments for these punks, just like old times. There's no point. We have to make our delivery on time, but I'm sure we can leave something entertaining for him. One of these times, you will be so lucky. Phoenix, I hope your death is as painful as you can possibly imagine. Where do you think you're going? I'd be more concerned as to where you're going. Oh, this won't be fun. Speak for yourself. I gotta use all this gun ammo on something. Alright, so here's the first boss battle you're required to win in the game. Against the Auto Destructor 2050. And actually, I think I determined that the best approach to this is to just swing for the fences first. It starts with Gatling Gatler, which luckily did not do, I don't know, that's a little too much damage on Blaine. I'm just gonna wail on him this turn. As you can see, Thunderbolt will lower his defenses and make it a little easier to hit. Oh dang. Yeah, this one might be tough, but I think I know how these things work. So I'm on a documentary. A documentary on killer robot machines. Yep. Anyway, you see how it's stalled? It's gotta reload, I think. So maybe we can take advantage of that somehow. And you learn this new technique called hard roll. How hard roll is going to work. Also, you may notice some subtle changes I made to the menuing here. I now call darkness tech. Basically add the word tech to everything. And guard is now defend because, ooh, spooky. Okay, so anyway, hard roll will almost guarantee you evade the next attack, but it will also debuff your agility for 3 turns, and in fact, I do think I want to alter the description of that just a bit, because it may make you think that your evasion is also up for 3 turns. There we go. Okay. Now the question is, do I just want to attack and risk Blaine? I really shouldn't roll with him, but I'm going to. Get out of the way. One more round with Kolarovich here. Okay, so Blaine didn't take any damage at all. Now Kolarovich has more than enough TP to use it. But now Blaine's agility is, of course, down. Of course, the gimmick here is that the robot is reloading every round. So you get a free round where you can just wail on it. And then this happens. Uh-oh. Documentary tell you anything about what happens when it makes that sound? BFG. Oh. And now this is where I didn't want to use hard roll with Blaine, because now he's pretty much going to tank this hit. I might just have to defend with him this turn. And then Kolarovich is going to have to use hard roll. It means freaking. Okay. Okay, so Blaine survived, luckily. Now the robot is faster. And I think that our Thunderbolt buff is out. Yeah, okay, it's out. But his own recharge will make you get a free turn. However, now he's going to do it again. Luckily, Blaine's hard roll is recharged. Kolarovich might not get so lucky, though, so I'm just going to have to attack with Kolarovich and hope that it targets Blaine, because he's also summoning mini-drones this turn. Ah! Got unlucky. Okay. So we lose this fight, basically, but that's okay. Just like I said, it still has to be balanced. You actually could have won by now had I not buffed his HP, but I thought it was too easy to win, so I buffed his HP. Looks like I'll have to unbuff his HP. Oh well. So I guess we'll have to wait to see the cutscene after that, some other time. I don't know, it's got 220 HP. It had 200, and here's how it's basically working, is it recharges, and it fires. Oh, I had to set all this up. Basically, we went on a magical adventure, and found out that the player turn starts on turn 1, but for some reason the enemy turn is started at an index of 0. So I had some fun figuring that out, and we managed to set up this little goofy system thing, though, luckily. Although, let's see, because he's using the BFG and summoning the drones on the same turn. Maybe I want to move that ahead, actually. Alright, so let's see who all did I miss here. I've got Avalanche, and Nomi, who have now shown up, so hello to you too. Alright. The machine itself is actually pretty slow, but that debuff on hard roll is hitting you twice. So, because I'm stacking the debuffs here. Because I'm using single-digit numbers for all of my agility and things so far. So if I just, you know, lower something by 25... Here, if I lower this 5 by 25%, I mean, depending on how RPG Maker rounds, it's, you know, it's not even going down to 3. So, yeah, there you go. And I have to specify depending on how RPG Maker rounds, because boy have I encountered some fun things in how ZC rounds. I believe it was Russ who... He did something like... Something had to be hit by 1/2 or whatever. And the game rounded it to 0. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird what some of these engines do sometimes. But in any case, that's basically the gist of what we worked on off screen. We did a giant freaking thing to set up this boss battle. And I don't know. Because it's one of those things where I think 200 is too easy, but 220 is too hard. You really have to manage that battle well if he gets to the drone phase. Because those drones are like... They're faster than you, so they're going to get free hits basically every time. And if you're using hard roll to dodge things, maybe I should just debuff... Well, let me see, hold on. What I probably could do is make this 2 turns instead. I don't know. Could have the hard roll backfire be 2 turns. The state is called Doge Roll. Yes. Basically, I'm having this attack add a state, and the state adds the evasion rate of 75%. So that's quite nice. And it does it for just 1 turn. But then the other effect on the skill itself is to debuff your agility for 2 turns twice. So a little, kind of a clever workaround to what I really wanted here. But yes. So that's the stealth part of the mission. The loud part of the mission is the harder of the 2. Maybe I can show you why. Also, I figured out how to do that. I don't remember if that was on screen or off screen. Alright, so we gotta sit through this crap one more time. Okay. The boss fight I actually think is easier if you go loud because, well, you'll see. Alright, so if you go loud, you basically just go fight people. I also changed Speed Bullet so that it upgrades his speed as he attacks as well. And one thing I forgot to mention that I'll try to remember in a bit here. Oh crap! All right. All right. So if you attack outside, intruders will be spotted. And all personnel must intercept. And Kolarovich is like, well, fantastic, because I feel like fighting. Also, let's see, there's a bit of a problem here, because I don't have anywhere for you to heal here, actually. I might want somewhere for you to heal at the dock. Like for the first part. Although you could just go back to Blaine's place, I don't know. You see that pop up and you think Pokemon. Well, did you miss the Solon reference earlier? That's basically what that is. I mean, you can just come back to the bed, I suppose, but I don't know. I also want to place a bonus item somewhere in the game that you can obtain right now to make one of them a little stronger. Because as it is right now, you're actually pretty freaking weak, especially compared to, like, this fight here. Okay, this fight is, oh my god, okay. Let's see how lucky we get here. I actually had to remove an entire guard. This was going to be 3 guards, but there's no way I could have you manage this. Oh, thank frick, okay. They both used machine gun. Oh, but they both used it on Blaine. That is not my favorite thing for them to do. Oh, there's no way around this. Please hit 20. Okay, good. Okay. No way around that because the second they're faster than Kolarovich, so I wasn't sure what I'd be able to do there. Let's see. I think I'm no. Don't defend. Yeah, I should have healed Blaine on that turn. Alright, well, I'll have to do it on the turn after this, then. Oh, wow, that actually hit well. Wait, what did he just use? Why am I miscounting these things? Crap, yeah, I miscounted by a turn. Oh, dang. Oh, oh, wow. We got lucky. Okay. We might actually get him. Cool. Alright. Okay. Also, this guard disappears here if you go loud because he's down there waiting for us. But in any case, we can at least get our checkpoint here. Where we get Thunderbolt and a save point. So there's that. Alright. This is all still the same. Like as far as the items go and the mailbox joke and whatever, but you get this lovely crowd of fellows here. Man, you guys aren't messing around. Hey, 2 versus 5 isn't very fair. Looks like you guys could use some help. Holy crap, Locke, is that you? Blaine guy, what's shaking? Security, that's what. Want in? You bet. Let me cut up those drones for you. It's Locke. So you get a third-party member, basically, if you go loud. Who has, no MP, actually. He relies entirely on TP, I think I'm going to make this character gimmick. So what I'm going to do is... Kolarovich and Blaine are going to wail on a Vigilante. Currently, Locke's technique right now is Focus, which automatically gives you 15 TP. I want to give him a special ability, though, at the same time. His dialogue is a hint, though, because he can cut down these drones in one hit, and he's faster than everyone here. Oh, man. Yeah, really going after him? That one's a Kolarovich. Yeah, okay. Alright. That should finish him, I don't know. If it doesn't, well, Kolarovich is gonna hit him. Ah, dang it. What a waste of an ability. Oh, actually, this might kill everyone. Nope, okay. It's that nader round that makes this the most difficult fight, basically. We've also only had one pep talk, but oh, we could have had 2. I forgot to pick up the other one. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. This fight's just too hard. It doesn't work right now. Then again, I haven't given Locke his special ability yet. Maybe I could give him an ability that cuts up all 3 of the drones in one round instead. Then you can just focus on the Vigilantes. But that is definitely our loss there. We can't win that fight. So, you can't see all the dialogue changes that happen down here if you've got Locke in the battle. I've only actually gotten to the boss fight one time with Locke, actually, because this fight right here is just terrible. And I don't know what to do about it. Like, I definitely have to debuff the Vigilantes and maybe, like, mess with their patterns or something, but I don't know. I also just have to, like, give out the bonus items and see what the fight looks like with a bonus item. Here's the extra pep talk potion. It's in this box. I forgot to get it, though. Okay. Also, you notice if you went loud, all the gates will open. That's because if you go loud, your stealth rating immediately drops to 0 because you're just gonna do these couple of fights to try and get to Sola and Jerfetti. But at the same time, you then will not be able to go inside any of these buildings here because when the alarm sounds, all their doors will lock. No pun intended. Maybe pun intended. Shut up. Okay, so in any case, there's that. I suppose there wouldn't be any harm in adding a save point here. It's not too much of a hassle if you have to go back to Blaine's house to rest, but it's just like, why would you want to this early in the game? You don't have much variety in everything. So I don't know, I still have to like think about how to balance this area. So despite like this whole time we've been working on it, it's still not quite done. And I think this is only going to get worse as time passes because like, oh my god, these battles and things, I don't know. But yeah, these guys, their attack might just be way too strong. Maybe the Nader, I don't know. The Nader I could just lower to like 6, maybe. I just need to do something to benefit the player here. I'd rather the main fights are just kind of like, or the forced battles are just like you're almost guaranteed to win, and then the boss battles are the ones where it's like, yeah, bro, you better train or something. Because it's going to be interesting to try and balance the whole thing. Because again, we're not like doing any typical. There's no typical RPG leveling up. You can't just go grind or whatever. So. I don't know, maybe a save point could work here. Because, like, Blaine's house is not even 15 seconds away from here. So, let's make Locke's first ability, and maybe I can balance that final battle a little better. So, the thing I was thinking of for Locke is his, first of all, Locke's weapon type is, he's going to use Tontos, because James loves Tontos, and of course Locke is a reference to James. So James is all about the physical attack and the speed, so we're going to make Locke very fast, and we're going to make his physical attack pretty ridiculous. He is in fact the only one, even though those drones only have 10 HP, Locke is actually the only one that can take them down in one hit. So there's that. Yeah, there's this, I had an ability called Insult. I was going to give it to Ambrose in the first fight. And, I like never, I don't know, I never thought of what to do with it. It was going to add the State of Rage to the enemy, but I don't know, I never gave it to him. So there's that. Okay, so Locke's first skill is Focus, instant 15 TP, because he wants that TP for stuff. Tech must defeat Tech. Alright. Now, his next ability, I think I want to call it Tri-Slash. Because he's a try-hard. Ho, 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 ho. Alright. This doesn't work the way I thought it would work. I thought you could target 3 enemies specifically, but it's either 1, all, or random. Huh. Well... Alright, I have to make this Holy Tech, because Locke's class is Holy Dragoon. I also don't think I have any such thing as magic armor anymore. Let me see. I have not messed with a lot of this yet. Let's see, gun. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this. Alright. Get rid of that. Okay. Now... Something dark side. Okay, let's see. What I could do... See, what I'm about to do here is give him an ability that basically won't affect the vigilantes, but it'll just blow apart the drones. And I'm trying to think of a good logic for why this would work, that you can just slash apart machinery, but for some reason these humans dressed in armor are unaffected by it, so this probably won't work the way I'm thinking it will work. But at some point, and it bugs me that I can't just have Locke target the 3 drones. Oh well. I could have him target one enemy and then repeat the attack, but then I think it just repeats it on the first indexed enemy. So I could flip the order of the index here, because I think right now this is 1. Why don't I try that? What a derpy workaround this is. We're getting some pretty derpy workarounds here. Okay, that works for positioning. I hate how the positioning on the preview is off. I never got over that. Okay. So now what we could do is we could do like double carve. Oh, required weapon types. Oh, good. Great. Okay, so if he doesn't have the Tontos equipped, he won't be able to use this ability. That's actually fine. Okay, so he's going to carve up things here. It's not smash, it's sma. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, we haven't found a use for sma. We don't know what sma's doing yet. We just wanted to put... Basically, if anything is in here that I haven't used yet, it's just because we wanted to put it in so I wouldn't forget. Like, let's see. Wonder 100 is not here yet. Oh, actually, I gave this an effect. Never mind. I'm full of darkness or something. Here's the clock DLC. Smash does sound better, but as far as I've been told, that was copyrighted or whatever, so we can't use it. Hooray. Alright, so, here's the clock DLC. The code sample or whatever, and okay. Yeah, put some code samples around these places, actually. Now... What are these? I went way too far. The flid? Oh, here we go. Yeah! That's actually 2 slashes, so I'll do that one. Even though Quick Stab has already got that animation, I don't particularly care. Let's see, how do I want to set it up, though? I guess I can set all his up in the same way with 51. Wasn't there something else I was going to show you guys? And I, told myself to not forget to show you guys. And then I forgot now to show you guys. What might it have been? I can't remember. Oh well. Okay. Gotta love my freaking formulas. They've got like no variation in them whatsoever. Alright, let's see. Maybe I could make this based on agility. Somewhat. Half agility, though. This would actually mess up quite a few people, come to think of it. Or, what I could do... Alright, so what would this do right now? Okay, this would do 7, so 3. I don't know if it rounds up or down, actually. I'll pretend it rounds down so I'm careful. So this does like 10. That's nothing. The agility's pretty small, so I think I can just add that outright. Mess them up. Everyone fight me. Can you smell what the sma is cooking? Fantastic. Call it smoosh, smosh. Call it smosh. Fantastic. Remember when I did Smash Wii UDF and was going to learn that new freaking thing? Yeah. Good for me. And I didn't. Okay. I wonder if I should have focus give him some defense as well. Guard 100%. Because it almost doesn't make sense that you'd actually gain guard from trying to focus on something. You'd think if the enemy hit you, it would knock you out of focus, but I don't know. I guess I'm thinking too much into it. Basically, I just want to... Okay, let's just test this thing. He'll come with double carve. Alright. Oh, I hate how they're initialed. They're initialed. Come here. You must die. Okay. That just triggers that. Alright, let's see. Yo, dog, we're gonna fight. Okay. gotta get him to work on that thing really fast. I had it repeat twice. What happened to my repeat? Where'd my repeat go? Did I not set that? Oh, yeah, I did. What the flit? I guess it doesn't fire the second attack if you kill the first one. I see. So this won't work no matter how I've got it set up. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Oh, what jank. I might as well just try to off him then. One missed. My luck. Oh wow, he's not even dead. And I think he'll just kill Locke upon getting up. No, no, he won't survive this, never mind. Okay. This fight. I hate balancing this fight. This fight has been so bad to freaking balance. Actually, I might have to close and reopen the... Just going in circles with this fight. Alright, that was good. I still think this is better than using the built-in number system, though, because it would drive me nuts. Like, I don't want. The only time I want to manage big numbers like that is if I do like ship battle system or something. All right, let's see. Okay. Alright. Whoa, dang. That's some good RNG. So, Route Project, that's what we went over though. There is no two enemies. It's either one, all, or random. That's the problem. So that thing died, like, really fast because of that crit hit. So now see! He targeted the same enemy twice. Like, come on! You're gonna let him target the same enemy twice, but I can't let him target two enemies outright? Oh, what complete jank sometimes, you know? I don't even understand this anymore. I just give up sometimes, you know? Oh, what are you guys doing here anyway? Remember Solon? Whiny guy who always started crap? Yeah. I think he's here. Well, what are we waiting for then? Time for an old-fashioned UDF beatdown. Now you're speaking my language. So Locke will in fact join us afterwards. I don't think I made a profile for him yet. Why is his name Yellow? I don't know why his name is Yellow. It's not because he's beat up, because Blaine is also beat up. I don't know. Let me heal and find out. Maybe it's a percentage thing. Yeah, it's a percentage thing. Okay. Oh, hi, DJ Gamer. Multiple target plugins. Yeah, we'll have to check. Alright, so this doesn't change too much. Locke just adds quips here and there. I don't even think he adds any quips during this. I love how we've been reviewing for like 30 minutes now, I bet. What time is it in this episode? Oh my god, we've been doing this for 46 minutes. Jeez. Okay, well, okay, whatever. So this is like literally a review episode, okay. Okay, so this boss battle is probably going to very easily be won with both of them here. Let me just go for it. I also highbrowed on the, see, that's 50 already. And now they've all got TP to use. Oh, I'm still using the broken version, aren't I? Yeah, I'm still using the broken version. Okay, well, yeah, then. I certainly don't deserve to win this fight, but there you go. Oh, screw it. I might as well just kill it and show you what the cutscene after looks like. Also, Locke chooses not to learn, hard roll, basically. He's just going to take it head on, because that's how he rolls. Literally. Oh, it's also a pun. Go away, everyone. Okay. But yeah, this fight's pretty much over already, because I'm still using the broken version of Double Carve. There we go. See, that's, yeah. Okay. Where did they get their hands on technology like that? Don't know, but I got some bad news. I saw their ship sneak out in the middle of the fight, so that I don't have to draw it. Get it? Because Teamudf can't do art. Man, they split? What cowards. Flid's sake, we didn't even find out where they were going. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping it a secret, and actually trying, too. Now what? I guess back to the drawing board. Yeah, I should get out of here. Got some stuff to find. Fair enough. See you later, Locke. Hey, that robot dropped a flash drive or something. Flash drive on a robot? You got a Portalk! A Portalk? Never heard of this company. I guess I'll try to check it out later or something. Maybe there's some information on this flash drive. Speak.
Solon and Gerfetti have escaped with the crystal. Yamasham is pleased with your progress.
These are simple tasks.
If you have already worked out the coordinates for the next one, be sure to go after it. There are others hunting these items, you know. Has the Master's portal technology been of good use?
It has added to my efficiency. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must check on my associates.
Very well. The Master will be pleased to hear of all this.
Portal technology. The ability to visit any place, any world, any time. Harnessed by the power of a mere mortal. If those know-its realize what's good for their existence, they'll get me the next crystal as well. Go make sure they're properly motivated. And she off. Mission 3 complete. You disturbed everybody. This is getting out of hand. They've never been this careful about anything before. I'd better get some rest and try this flash drive at work later. Then you get a save, of course. Now, what I think, the one thing we'll try to do this episode... Oh, that's inconsistent. I gotta fix those, Alright, anyway. Oh... I know what's doing it. There's events on the bed. Anyway. What was I doing? Stuff. Things. Anyway, what I'm thinking of doing is... If you have Locke, or if you met Locke, he'll actually show up here. And then you can talk to him and stuff. But if you haven't, you have to meet him later in the game, and then he'll show up here and talk. He's basically just going to abscond with your guest bedroom. Whoa. So that's why... Okay, that's why that's so inconsistent, because I got events on the bed. Jeez. This is all pretty much the same as well. Just updated for the new graphics. By which I mean the new design of Blaine's house. Now you got this guy. Hi, are you real? Many things are real, my boy. Many things aren't. You have to decide what you see with your own eyes. Right, sure. So, what is this place? You don't know? Why, it's the scape of an active but slumbering mind. So I'm dreaming. Labels are relative, my boy. What you are doing is entirely up to you. For more answers than that, I guess you'll just have to wander. Well, alright. Also, this new one's open. It's got stuff waiting for you. I haven't finished the puzzle yet. So we'll finish the puzzle. There's puzzles. You need to get that thing there. This thing that you can't get to. This thing that's impossible for you to get to right now. You have to get to it. The puzzles. Puzzles. There's puzzles everywhere. Look at the puzzles. Oh god. They're angry chickens. But they can't catch me. Because I got the thing. Anyway, that puzzle's going to be very easy. It's more or less just going to be positioning yourself to avoid the deadly chickens of doom. And you're gonna come over, hit switches, I think, and then you'll just wander on in there and do something with these boxes. So the second puzzle is more or less not even a puzzle. It's just you have to wander and stuff. What is this up here? Oh wow! Good thing wow, I didn't even remember this was here. I gotta update this. Okay. You have to look with your own eyes and realize what you're seeing in front of you. Alright, let's see. Also, I'm going to do a stupid... It's so subtle, but I think it'll work for something. Is each exit of the N-1 puzzle will be the entrance of the end puzzle. So, like, this is the exit of the second puzzle, and so I think it's going to be the entrance to the third puzzle. Like, basically, I don't know, it's just kind of like a rolling effect on this. So, in any case, with, like, what little time we have, we must do stuff. Okay. Boxes. Can I put laptops on top of these boxes? Oh no, I don't have the laptop in this tile set, do I? Oh, drat. But I wanted you to push buttons and stuff. I guess I'll just use the switches. Okay. Oh god. Sleepy. Let's see how that looks. Okay, it does not go on top of the box. That's okay. There's bottles. There's bottles and boxes. Okay. Actually, maybe I will have a small puzzle here. Actually, we have... Also, how these chickens work is actually quite swindling. Is every 3 seconds, they will take one step toward the player, no matter where the player is. So, you spawn here... and they're conditioned to take a step towards you every 3 seconds. And their line of sight is 6 tiles. They start by facing down. So, basically, if you start this and you immediately don't run down here, you're either going to have to run back through this portal and forfeit, or you're going to have to fight one or both of the chickens. So there's that, because I've got them... Also, they're hidden behind those towers, as you can see. So you can't even tell they're there until they turn, and then just blitzkrieg run at you. Oh, hi, Bon Bon. So there's that. You have to fight the deadly chicken, the mad clucker, if you will, if you you don't go too fast there. So I've got some wonderful swindling things for you here in this second mind dream puzzle. As for DJ Gamer's question, There's a particular reason I'm not going to answer it now, and it's because plot spoilers. Oh God. Okay. Well, there's that. Also, now, what I kind of want to do here, I want to make it so you kind of have to, like, go around in a certain circuit. So why don't we... Okay. Auto run. This is actually a recent idea, but I thought of something useful to do plot-wise with the dream world, so now it doesn't just have to be random crap. So, I realized the other day that dream worlds are a great way to be lazy, because you can just throw whatever the flit you want, wherever you want, and it makes sense because it's a dream world. I realized that the other day. And in realizing that, I came up with like an actual plot line for the dream world. So now we're going to have dream worlds. Actually, if you paid attention to, what was that one? I think it was my first 27 on the 27th video. The one where I like actually celebrated my birthday. And I alluded to the dream world in that old RPG that I was making in 2007. It's very similar to that, actually. So, no, it's actually not just me being lazy. I actually plan stuff ahead. But, like, I think Seb is the only one in here who even read Battlezone, so he's, like, the only one who knows how ridiculous I will get with this stuff. There's stuff hiding, and it must be done. Alright, let's see. Now, what I would like is for Twitch to freaking update the viewer list. There you go. Oh. Let me hide this for just a bit. Okay. Oh look, it's Tom. Yes. You better have read Battlezone. You were in it. So we always make fun of Jay for that, because Jay, I pushed him far to the main event, like in Battlezone, and he I think he only read like the first season or something, and he doesn't like read any of my recent stuff, but I just keep pushing him to the main event, and I don't know, it's very funny how that works out. Okay, so anyway. What the flit was I doing? Help me. Someone help me. What was I doing? Oh, right. I'm resetting all the switches. What I decided is I'm going to use these gate fairy switches for the whole game. And just keep resetting them whenever you enter a screen with a puzzle that has them. So this way I can reuse the same switches and stuff and not have to worry too much about it. So here I'm going to turn 5 and 4 off. Actually, I think I need 3 as well. Because my idea, I've got 3 gates. 3 gates in my head. Which is actually also another Battlezone reference. 3 gates. So, hooray. Anyway. Jay was kind of one of the fan favorites of Battlezone, but there was just... I had no reason to push him to the top of the mountain, and I just kept pushing him to the top of the mountain. I love my writing decisions are like totally based on nepotism. Like, not even, can't even hide it. It's just solely based on nepotism. Alright, so what I want now, how do I want this to work? Yeah, Singer was good. That's why Blaine Phoenix in Destiny's Horizon was so much like Singer, honestly. Although I did want to make a character that was closer to, like, as far away from Jaden as possible, because Battlezone was when still GX was still around, so yeah. Alright, here we go. So you'll be 3. I don't know, where is this going here? Alright, this is for... I have to think about... This one I actually have to set up the circuit for as well. I just realized. Okay, so... Oh, dang, how do I do this, though? Oh, I know how to do this, okay. I just have to... I leave this below, but I have to make it parallel. Okay, that's fine. Parallel worlds. Parallel worlds. Parallel worlds. Okay. Well, that's all this series is. We just tell random stories and don't afraid of anything. Heck, I think there was one video when I started making the dock area. I think all we did that episode was, like, talk Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. We did, like, nothing. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Okay, that one should be ready. And so is this one. Okay. I don't think I have to do that stupid trick here. Oh yeah, it was a story I wrote in 2006, Nomi. Except it lasted until 2009 because apparently people loved this for some reason. And it's probably the best published story I have so far. If you count, like, message boards as publishing. I probably shouldn't. Okay, so now, what I want this thing to do... Although, this doesn't really work the way I've got it in my head, because you could just run around and fight all the chickens and be done with it. I might have to make a third... I don't know. Do I have to use all 5 here? I might have to use all 5. Oh, wait a minute. Might be a graphical error there. Surprisingly not. Huh. It can't be. Oh, you know what? I know why that's working. I have to move all this stuff up. I also don't know why that's an event. That doesn't need to be an event. Alright, good. Okay, so this was 2, 3. Yeah, okay, good, cool. Alright. Yeah, why are these events? Get rid of these events. They don't need to be here. Okay. Yeah, I won Fanfic of the Year on, when was that? It might have been 2008 or something. Probably 2007. 2007 sounds too early, because I just started college. I think it was 2008. Because I think we were knee-deep into the Quintessence arc and stuff. So it was probably 2008. Alright, now... Alright, you already flipped it. Stop flipping things off. Right, okay. Okay, let's see. Have we passed an hour? Yeah, we did a while ago. Alright. I gotta think about how I want this to be set up. I thought there were others, though. Well, vote-wise, yeah, it was either definitely down to Swim or me, but there were other stories nominated. Because I think Bobby had stopped writing Untold Legends. Who else would have contended at that time? I think Dark Patrician had stopped writing. BEMD stopped writing. Did Guardian Black start his fic then? I don't remember. I also need to find him. Like, I don't know where the flit he went. And Tom never remembers him when I bring him up in terms of DME. So, I don't know what the flit happened here, but he just kind of vanished, I suppose. Most of them did. I did manage to get Swim on Skype, though. So whenever he works his way to logging on to Skype, we might be able to find him again. Well, what happened, Tom, is a bunch of douchebags took over and started Circle Jerk McGee, and I basically wanted nothing to do with it anymore. Also, all of us left. Like, Seb was gone. Actually, I think Seb was still writing TD, the Duelist. What do the other D's stand for? It was TDDS. I don't remember what the second D was. The Duelist something saga. For the sake, I've got a bad memory. It should still be there. So Seb was still writing, I think, the Dark Duelist saga. Okay, that's what it was. Alright. Seb was still writing. I think Zagar had something going for a while, and then he just stopped. I remember sending him a PM that he probably was like, "You what, mate?" Because I got, like, mad at all the new writers being stupid. And so I sent him a message being like, "I can't take this crap anymore, I quit." And he never responded because he probably thought I was insane or something, so whatever. Him and I never really got along anyway, I suppose, so there was that. I don't remember if Zara still wrote. I don't think Zara did that much writing. That Erexen guy might have still been writing. But I think Cyber Phoenix had stopped. I know Bobby stopped. Nobody had heard from Swim in ages. Well, Bobby restarted his, he did that dark crossover version of Untold Legends because him, Swim, and I were supposed to do a three-way collab project that never got off the ground because they disappeared, and I had that one semester where I student taught and kind of vanished from the face of the earth on Pojo. And I think that's what ultimately killed me on Pojo, is just taking that break from student teaching. Because it never recovered after that. Nobody was there to read it, and nobody really came back, and I don't know. Like, I remember being mad at that one Thief Zin episode. Like, when Zin had to go to the other world and get Jerry back, and that was like some of Zin's best characterization. And I think Guardian Black and Arvin were the only two to show up, and I was like, well, that's depressing, but like, I thought that was legitimately good, and then, well, what can you do? But yeah, I should probably publicly post the new one. I've got 3 episodes done now, and I haven't really posted any of them on YouTube or anything. I don't even feel like I should host them there, but maybe a couple people would be interested in it. Otherwise, I'll just throw it at you guys on Skype whenever I'm done with one of them. But yeah, the last straw for me was when those idiots had a thread called How to Write Good. And as far as I remember, the word good was not ironic. They legitimately put this here. And in there, they mentioned something about one of my stories, like, because back when I did the whole I didn't want to use the word said thing, so I never used the word said back in the day. And they, like, for no reason at all, just kind of, like, went after me for that. I didn't know who any of these people were, and they were just, like, talking trash about me. So I'm like, you know what? Screw this community. I have, like, many better things to do than deal with this crap. And I just, like, was done. I just left. That was it. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I love that saying. I haven't used it in, like, forever. But yeah, there's that. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. What I want to do is when this flips, This opens. See, this doesn't work because this is going to be closed over here. I have to move this up somewhere. I have to move it like here or something. But then you can't get down here to do it the other way. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so flip this. This opens, this closes. Flip this. Switch. So this is open. But why would coming through here be important? I have to make a reason for it to be important. This is why I think I need 4 gates. I don't think I can do this with just 2 gates. Alright, well, I don't want to go over time too much, because then I won't have things to post. So, next time, we'll continue working the second puzzles, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!